So first let us understand what is bone marrow transplant. Like I mentioned before, bone marrow is the spongy material in between our bones which basically synthesizes all the cells in our blood. What happens is when there is a leukemia, most of this bone marrow is replaced by these abnormal cells called blast cells. So once we start treatment for it, the goal of the treatment is to get rid of all the blast cells and to establish the normal cells that were previously there. So when does your doctor suggest a bone marrow transplant? It is suggested in certain kinds of disorders called high risk leukemias. When I say high risk, it means that even after treatment, we are not able to get rid of those blast cells completely, or a relapsed leukemia where your child has been treated with leukemia, has been cured, but unfortunately the blast cells come back in his bone marrow. Okay, so these are the two most common scenarios where a bone marrow transplant might be suggested. What happens in a bone marrow transplant is it could be of two types. One is an autologous bone marrow transplant where the stem cells are taken from your own child's body, preserved, and after giving high dose chemotherapy, the stem cells are reinfused into the child. That is called an autologous bone marrow transplant. Most commonly, an autologous bone marrow transplant is used for cancers like Hodgkin's lymphoma, neuroblastomas, and of late and experimentally even in a few sarcomas. The second one is the most other commonly heard of, which is the allogenic bone marrow transplant. What happens in an allogenic bone marrow transplant is there is something called a matching done, which is called a HLA matching, where the genotype or the genetic makeup of your child is compared with someone else who has a similar genetic makeup. And we take the stem cells from that particular person, store it, and once we give the high dose chemotherapy to your child, we reinfuse those stem cells back into your child's body. What we are aiming to do with this is when we give high dose chemotherapy, we are aiming to target the blast cells which are remaining in the bone marrow. But in addition to that, we are also destroying the normal cells in the bone marrow. Hence, to replace or to kind of make sure that the bone marrow cells start working again, we need to infuse the stem cells of someone else, which is called a donor stem cells. The second thing what also happens, an advantage that happens with a bone marrow transplant, is the reinfused donor stem cells mount up an immune response against the residual leukemia cells. This is called the graft versus leukemia effect. So this is how the bone marrow transplant actually works to get rid or to kind of cure blood cancer. Having said that, not always bone marrow transplant is successful. So there are few scenarios where unfortunately even after a bone marrow transplant the disease tends to relapse.